Let's discover how to use ready-designed Photoshop templates by MySpace Studio to achieve the best results. In the downloaded folder, you can find a PSD file with the ready template and a folder with fonts. These fonts were used to create the Photoshop template, and you may need to add them to your computer's fonts folder to view the current font style in the template. To use Photoshop templates, you need to have Photoshop software installed on your desktop or tablet. To open the template, simply drag it into the Photoshop window or right-click on the file, select Open With, and choose Photoshop. When the file is opened in Photoshop, the default window layout will most likely look like this. The most important tab is located here and is called Layers, which includes all elements from the image. For easier navigation, you can close unnecessary tabs by clicking on the three lines and selecting Close Tab Group. Don't worry, you can always return to the default Photoshop window view by clicking Window, Workspace, Reset Essentials. Now, let's take a closer look at the template. No matter which template you downloaded from the website, the next steps and actions will be the same for all. All elements from the images are organized into folders for easy customization. This is a version of the Photoshop file that all MySpace Studio clients receive when ordering Amazon images. It includes files with all work layers, allowing clients to make any kind of changes to the images at any time. But if you want to have a unique Amazon listing, just visit myspacestudio.com to get professional Amazon graphic design services. From Amazon listing design to Amazon storefront development, we design so your Amazon product will leave no chance for competitors. For all new clients, a free trial is available. In the Photoshop template, you can click the eye icon next to a folder to hide or show the elements inside it. Let's start by replacing the product. First, select the product layer by clicking on it. Then, drag and drop your product photo into Photoshop, positioning it to align with the default product. Once your product is in place, you can remove the default product by right-clicking on its layer and selecting Delete Layer. In our case, the product photo has a background that covers other elements. To fix this, click on the folder containing the product layer and drag it below the folder with the other elements. The folder on top will display all its elements above the folder position below it. To change the text, simply double-click on the text in the image and start typing or paste the desired text. Keep an eye on the text length so it's approximately the same as the default text. However, if you don't want to stick to the same text layout, you can always delete unnecessary layers and create your own design. To change the text color, click on the text layer, then go to Window and select Properties. In the Properties panel, click on the colorful rectangle to open the color picker. Choose a color that works best in your opinion. There are no rules about which elements need to be changed first in the template. You can start with the text or leave it for the end. In this video, we explore the actions you can take to adjust the Photoshop template to suit your preferences and achieve the best results. Let's move on to the other elements on the image. You can find all elements in folders with relevant names, or simply click on an element, and the layer it is located on will be automatically highlighted. You can delete or hide any elements that don't fit your goals. To change the text color, click on the text layer and use the Properties tab to select a new color by clicking on the colorful rectangle. To change the color arrow's elements on the image, click on the arrow in the layer where it is located, then double-click on the color overlay filter. Click on the colorful square and select a color that works best for your design preferences. The same set of actions was applied to the other elements on the page. To save time, we sped up the process and will highlight a few more interesting tips at the end. Remember, you can move any element on the image, duplicate it, or delete the ones that don't align with your final goals. We find it helpful to hide folders using the eye icon next to each folder. If you want to move a group of elements, click on the folder containing all the elements, press Ctrl+D, and move the group to a new position. Press Enter when you find the perfect spot. You can always undo actions or revert to the beginning. To do this, click on Window and select History. The History panel shows the last several actions you made. You can also click on the top layer in the History panel to return the image to its original state and start the customization process from the beginning. To export the image, click File, then Export, and choose Export As. In the Export menu, set the quality of the final image to 7. Keep the dimensions unchanged as they are optimized for Amazon listing images. Finally, click the Export button to save the image. For any additional questions, feel free to contact us through our website.